This is right. Voldemort's end on Erhu. there's a mistake here. It is not the same. I need the piano to take it faster. Sol, re, la, do. I think I got the right notes but the wrong key. For the people that entered, I'm just trying to write the melody of Voldemort's End from the last Harry Potter movie to play it on Erhu. I had it written in the past, but now I'm noticing that the notes are not correct. So I'm trying to figure how to do it. first note. I'm getting even more confused the more I try. I got the last notes, but Let's see how it's going. Okay, it's going fine. It's almost. see how it goes now. Maybe in that part I should use the other string because too high in the inner string is a bit hard, but the progression feels very natural in with both strings. But I'm going to put this note. Hello, cylindrical cake. The Sosone word for apple is apple. Nice. You call this useless curiosity? I like this kind of curiosities. Thank you for sharing. How was your stream yesterday? I'm sorry I couldn't go, but at that hour I was so much tired. I was almost sleeping. Wonderful. So you say that you will have better internet, so you will bring back the Yanchin. Any expected date? And today I was trying to get this melody right, and I have the piano right next to me. It feels good to have the piano so close when playing Erhu. Yes, we are still not sure when it's live, so that's fine. At least it will happen, and I'm very happy for that. I have to wait until the contract finishes first. Oh yes, I understand that. But it's fine that at least you have a solution, so I can't wait for the next time you play the Yanxin. I will request your Chinese songs. The first. Okay, I'm practicing this. It is just random. Like I would like to try in the streams to practice new songs, and I just checked my annotations and I found this and I said why not. So this is Voldemort's End from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Let's go with this. I'm also going to have more guest musicians starting from next month, so I'm excited. Wonderful! I want to see that. That's very great. I will try this part only with the last string and see how it goes. Well, it didn't go as bad as I thought, but it feels better with both strings. But on Erhu, playing the re string like too much close to the soundbox is tricky. I'm going to try with both strings so you can see the difference. I think I prefer with the other. Sometimes I wish this was a Western violin because this kind of progression. Okay, I try this full one time more and I go to other one. And I think I will add this one to the song list. Not now, but another moment. Just get yourself a Sihu. Wait, what is a Sihu? I want to search that. Sihu is like Erhu but bigger? Or what is it? It's an Erhu with 4-string. What? But how do you play that? Like I imagine as a cello. Yes, I'm checking in Wikipedia. It's a Chinese vowel string instrument with 4-string. It's a member of the Eugene family of instruments. The instrument is heard vertically with its soundbox on the player's lap and its strings are tuned in pairs. The height of the bow passes between the two parts of the strings. What? Uh, so it's like the hair between the two pairs, but how do you play? Because it is in between this, but I play only one, but how to play two? But I don't understand how you can. But this will be useful for chords, right? Because and how do you play? You play two strings at same time or how? Okay, sorry for this interruption, but I want to see a video, and I'm sorry that I can't show it in the stream, but it will be very short. You play it with determination. Let's see. I want. I want to see how it's played closely. I just see it played just like Erhu, but I don't know how you can play two strings with one side of the higher. I don't know if I explain my doubt. I'm checking another air website. 1 second. If that's crazy, there is also Liuhu. Liuhu, it scared me. Maybe it is 10 string Erhu and an Erhu with 16. Okay. I don't know how you play this. The horsehair is between the strings, but how do you play different strings? Like I imagine this. The hair is between two strings. I play one string with this part and the other with the other part. But how it is with four string? It doesn't make sense. And even less sense with the other with six strings. Have you tried it? You always play two strings at the same time. You always play two strings at the same time. Yes, okay, that's okay. It's like these guitars that they have two strings, like that you also play two strings at the same time. The buzuki is like that too, right? Or maybe I'm confusing it with another one. Yes, now I understand. Okay. But I think that wouldn't solve my problem with the tones. It will be very interesting the for the chords. I suppose it will sound with a much richer sound. It's very interesting. Maybe in the future I will have one of its. I want to have this mini air hood also, that one that is very small, and this one is also very interesting. Chords are not so important in Asian music, yes, but playing two strings at the same time is playing two notes at the same time, so it's a chord. The Jinju, you only do that if you hate the nervous. Yes, I want the small Erhu. I will get it someday. Oh, and if you check it, the musical instruments, yes, I also added one instrument that I want to get when possible, the uh, otamatone. I don't know how to pronounce it. This Japanese instrument that is like a toy. That one is very interesting for me. Yes, the automatone. Do you have one? Or have you tried? I want to get one of that when possible. Oh, really? That's wonderful. I will check his stream then. I will send him a private message later. And let's see when I can catch him. It's very cool. I don't have one. I really want one. I remember Susie went to a store and she saw a lot of automatone to buy. So it seems it's like very typical in stores in Asia, maybe. or at least in China and Japan. Like you go to a random store that sells random things and you can see automatone in there. Nice, nice. I don't know if getting it while I'm still in Spain or when I move. I don't know what will be harder. Do you think you live in the UK? Do you think that the customs in the UK are bad? Like if you get you if you buy something from outside, they they take they charge so many taxes or it takes very long because probably not. If I tell about the Spanish customs, it's kind of a nightmare. Custom here can be bad, yeah. Mm, but what is the definition of bad? Because maybe it is bad, but it's good for me based in my experience with Spain. Have you had any experience? Um, but and you only pay it the tax that is the only the normal tax, right? And what about the delivery time? It's some custom thing I don't remember. Yes, yes, yes. In the sticks, something things can be slow. What is slow for you? What is slow? Like 1 week, 1 month? You can say approximate. I am comparing with Spain in my mind. If you live in a city, it would be faster. Okay. But can you say me more or less a time frame, like 2 weeks maybe? From China or America, it's about 2-3 weeks until reaching your house, like until you receive the package, right? It seems until it reaches the post office. Mm, until it reaches the post office and then you go to the post office to pay tax. Okay. Then I think I will buy it when I am in the UK. You say that this is bad, then better don't want to hear how it is in Spain. You can say this, but Singapore is a very efficient country, so I'm very spoiled. uh, do you have memories of how it is in Singapore? I'm very curious because uh, I had very bad experience with the post-mile system of Spain, and it's good for me to hear that in other countries it's different. Here in Spain, if you are curious about it, it takes less than 1 week, like 3 or 4 days, to travel between whatever part of the world and Spain, and then it takes 1 month or even 2 months to go from Madrid to my city. Singapore, the postal service is bad by your standard, but we consider any local mail taking more than 1 day is quite bad. Wow. Here in Spain, when the customs have the stuff in their office, and you have two options. You can do the papers. Yes, I see. Very high expectations. In my case, I think because the bad experience, I think the worst. Here, they have the package in their office in Madrid. They don't. They in the customs, and you have two options: or you do all the papers, and it's like solving a riddle, because it's very complex and the websites are also broken most of the time. And when you do it, the post mail will charge you money because they want anyway. Like even if the post mail don't do anything, they will still charge you money because why not? And if you don't pay, then you have to pay the taxes, and you have to pay also the post mail office for giving you the package basically. And if you don't pay to the post office, they don't give you the package even if you have paid the taxes. And the other option is that the post mail office do all the papers, but then you have to pay the taxes, and you have to pay also the post office an insane amount of money also because the post office did the papers. So it's very common here in Spain that if you buy something from outside the European Union, that is expensive, you end paying half or even more the the original price if you let that the post office do all the things. So this is the situation, and of course it takes forever to reach you. Yes, even if they do nothing. It's fine for me to pay the taxes, but for what I have to pay the post office if they didn't do anything? So, and also they take so much long that when I order something from outside the European Union, I always do very cheap because this sounds like a job I can do. You can also pay me to do nothing. Yes, yes, it's basically that. The postmail office do nothing, but you still have to pay them, and if not, they don't give you the package. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. So you say that in the UK is bad, but I think it's good. So I will get the automaton on the UK when I live in the UK. Okay, I'm going to play this after this short break. Voldemort's End. Let's see. Last try. I just have very high expectation of everything. Yes, I know. I see. I see. Okay, enough of this one for now. Good that I have another song to add to the song list, but it is also another song that I should uh, order better. You have better expectations of everything. In my case, I have bad expectation of everything. So any improvement related with the experience that I have had in Spain is welcome to me. I want to practice again the. Oh, I always forget to say the song list is always opened, unless I say the opposite. So you can request at any time. But I want to try the horse racing because thank you for the class, by the way. Because the last time that I practiced the horse racing, it went very good. You should get Nightbot to say that for you. Yes, the song list is opened. But then when it's not opened, I will have to deactivate it, and I don't know what I'm more lazy about. If deactivating that message from Nightbot or saying it by myself. Okay, this is horse racing. It is still in progress, but it's going much better than in previous weeks. Okay, it's going fine, I think. I practice another time. Okay, I stop for now. It still needs practice. Also, have you seen how people play the jumpy part? The jumpy part, you mean that part that is like... I don't even know how to do the bowing for that, so I'm going to... I can play the dancing part on the buzuki. Very nice, very nice. By the jumpy part, you mean this? 1 second. Do you mean that? That's insane. I don't know how I'm going to play that. I remember seeing players playing this song, but I need to check again. I don't remember that part now. You played with determination, yes, and also I suppose with the powers of the gods, because it sounds like super impossible. No. I don't know how I'm going to play that. It's harder than the Cannibal Corpse song. That one is easier than that. Apparently it's quite easy. I would like one of those that say that it's easy to explain me why and how. Because you need someone to show it to you and you'll go. Okay, you made me curious. I'm going to search again. I think I really need to find a way to show the computer for these cases. Horse racing. Let's see. Better I check a shorter one. Jumping technique is considered a basic technique, but it's difficult to discover it by. It's like I don't know. It's like moving the bow like up and down, but I have no idea how to do that. I struggle already to play with the bow sometimes to get a good sound. So about bowing techniques, you have to figure it using gravity. I think this is a good question to ask in one of these Erhu groups I am in Facebook. Maybe they can give me some graphic tips or something. I don't know. I just don't know because I am trying, but I have no idea how to do it. I don't know because I don't even know how much pressure you should. I mean, and who invented this technique? Because I mean, I assume it's easy because I used to accompany people in lower grades in their exams. But you play the Yanqing, not the Erhu, right? And people in lower grades, they can play that, use that technique. That's what you mean? The people who play this in their exam usually haven't played their Erhu for too long. Okay, I suppose that I just need to figure how to do it, and once I figure, then I have the confidence that I will play it easily. But I won't do that on stream. I will, or maybe first I will research for resources that could help me, and maybe I could practice. I could do the practice to get the technique good on a stream, but not this stream. I imagine you might go when you discover this. Maybe you are right. Uh, okay, that will be exciting and interesting for me. I will learn this technique on a stream, not in this one, in another one. But first, I will research a bit about it. I will get more information, and I will watch more videos, and I will ask questions, and then before practicing by myself, I will practice on a stream. It will be a kind of a special stream for no apparent reason, but it will be interesting. And I know what song I want to play now. Thank you for saying me. So this technique is called jumping technique, right? I'm going to do a quick search. Jumping technique Erhu, just to see what kind of results I can find. No, I call it jumping technique. Then, but how it's called? There are idiomatic Erhu both. Do you know how it is called for real? I forgot it. Okay, if you can say me the real name, please tell me. I'm also checking a website that is interesting, and in fact, I already had it in favorites. Um, Daijigon, maybe. Well, and there is a technique to play both strings at same time on Erhu. The only way to play both strings at the same time is to use the bow stick to play the last string and the bow head to play the D string. Therefore, the tone of the A string very low, and the only interval can be played this double stop on the Erhu is often aggressive and played in louder passages as a special effect rather than melodic or harmonic. Sure, sure. Take your time. But I found one technique that is called Da Gong. It says Da Gong creates percussive sound resembling horse galloping. There is no specific pitch. It might be noted as a series of 8 notes or 16 notes depending on the tempo of the music. The bow needs to move in a certain speed to create a natural bouncing motion in order to play Da Gong. That Digimon is not used here. Okay, okay. I think I will see these techniques on videos in another moment, but good to know that using the other horse racing. Oh, there is another horse racing song that is even harder. Maybe that's using the other horse racing song. What is this other horse racing song? Found it, but I forgot how to read it. You can. The other song is even harder. Uh, okay. You can say the text in Chinese, and I can just use the translator. It's fine. And what is the other song? The other horse racing. I want to check it just for the fun. Probably I won't try, but I want to see. Maybe it is Liang Dung Gong. Okay, let me check that. The techniques I see Lian Dung Gong is say this refers to continuous détaché over a number of notes played by one bow. When the bow reaches a certain speed, it bounces naturally to continue the motion. It is more successful if the notes are mostly on the same string. Maybe it is that. I need to check my dictionary because it's in a book and I cannot copy and paste from real book. Okay. Let me copy the characters in chat. Maybe if you... this is Lian Dungong, what I suppose that might be. Is the characters are the same? I'm going to check the other horse racing. Galloping war horses. It's not the same. Okay. Then I don't know, because the other techniques that this website says, I think they are definitely not. Or there is a part of special techniques. The horse neigh. Oh, I think it is in special techniques. Maybe it is this. There is one special technique called like this, horse neigh. The horse neigh consists in two actions: a down bow fast glissando to very high pitch on the D string, and an up bow slower glissando from the first note moving slower, played with a down bow. Horse neigh is a special effect without specific pitch. It can be played with a specific number of beats. However, the note and bow movement are not notated into specific rhythms. Maybe this is not. Maybe it's not, but as it said horse. This website is very interesting. I will have to study this. Okay, I'm going to listen to this galloping wars horses. Tell me, tell me. I think I should do, not this time, but probably next stream or one of the next week. I should do a stream for learning. All the stream will be learning. It's called Pao Gong. Okay, that one is also in this website. Also known as ricochet bowing, this consists in two actions. Throw the bow on the string with the upper third of the bow to play the first 8th note. Let the bow bounces back and produce two rapid. This is usually used to the beast horse galloping. With this explanation, I have no idea. Yes, search Erhu Ricochet on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to try it. But first, one moment, I want to listen to these galloping war horses. The tutorial that you mean is by Nicole Lee, right? She's the same that is playing these galloping war horses. Yes, I see her posting her stuff in the Erhu groups, so it will be very easy to check this in another moment. Okay, this one of the galloping war horses sounds funny. Sounds funny. I prefer to take this challenge as funny. Someday I will get it. There is no hurry. And about this technique, I want to do one stream dedicated to learning new techniques. So I will try that in another moment. This other horse song gives me memory because I had to accompany this one too. That's nice, very nice. It's why horses? I mean, why Chinese people do so many music about horses? You should try to practice stream, but I think my streams are practice most of the time. It's like Mongolian. Okay, I understand. It makes sense. My streams are always, well, most of the times at least, half of the time is playing music and the other half is practice. The Erhu is from around the Mongolian region. Okay, I see. Yeah, so I understand the relation with the horses. I think the only moments where I'm not streaming practices is when I just want to relax and even don't play music, seeing the sheet music. Like when I play with closed eyes, for example, like or I just improvise, and those are the only moments that I don't want practices. But for the rest, I think my streams are playing and practice all the time. Like maybe I play one song and then I play a practice. So I have tasks to do for next week. I think, yes, this weekend I know what I'm going to do. So next week I expect to do learning stream but not songs. I will try to learn these techniques, all the techniques of this website, and I'm going to share the link just for the fun. Or maybe I should share it in Discord, but anyway, I said it here too. I was checking that website. It has a lot of techniques for both hands, so I will I will research it better. And there is something that in the left hand that I think that I lack, and it's the vibrato. I think the most natural vibrato for Erhu is not what I do, and it is because I am guitar player and I'm used to press the string. So when I do vibrato here, I am pressing the string and, well, not sure if you can see, I'm pressing the string and like moving the finger, but I know that there is another vibrato that is like moving the finger like this, but I have practiced it a lot and I just don't get it. Maybe it's because I focused too much in this hand and I lost the coordination with the bow. I don't know if you get my point. The vibratos that I always do is this. Also, I think your breath is too stiff. Hmm. I try to relax it, but uh, maybe this is also because the guitar. The left hand grip is actually very relaxed. I think I'm relaxed actually, but probably you feel that because the kind of vibrato that I'm doing. Like when doing this vibrato of pressing the string, uh, there must be pressure. So you're using your arm more than wrist. Maybe. I think this is when you do vibrato. I mean, yes. Um, I'm not sure about that because it is all the hand what is doing the pressure. I feel the strength in all the hands, starting from maybe around here. It's the same mistake for beginner judging player when they play tremolo. Mm. Yes, but I'm not sure if the way I do is a mistake because this vibrato I'm doing is a recognized technique. It is vibrato while pressing. The other way, here following this website, the other way to vary the pitch is by changing the pressure of the string. Without the fingerboard, the Erhu player can press hard on the string to raise the pitch slightly. It is the most expressive quality of the Erhu. The Erhu player will vary the pressure on the string to change the tone color. Most of the time, the Erhu players use a combination of different degree of vibrato and pressing on the string as required by the regional and etc. So that is the vibrato that I do, the vibrato while pressing. And for me it's very natural because I'm a guitar player, and for doing vibrato on guitar is pressing the strings. But I would also like to learn how to do the other vibrato. This vibrato, by waving the fingers up and down, it changes slightly the length of the strings and therefore the pitches. The Erhu player often varies the speed of the vibrato on each note. I'm not sure if I am down. I'm going to refresh just in case. Now you are back. Okay. The other day when I was streaming, I lost the connection of the stream 2 times. And I said myself, if it happens another time, I just end the stream. I don't know why it's happening lately, but good that at least this time it didn't end it. Yes, it even ended. I had to restart the whole stream 2 times. So I don't know what happened that day. Very bad. So we were talking about vibrato, and it's the other vibrato, like the normal vibrato. I don't know if you remember. I had to restart a stream 4 times. Yes, I remember. And it's very annoying. Uh, but one question: you have internet uh, with Wi-Fi, right? Well, the phone is with Wi-Fi, so I'm being stupid. Twitch things I streamed a lot that day. Yes, I have the router connected to the computer, but the phone is using Wi-Fi, so I stream using the Ethernet cable. Then your internet is really bad. Because if you connect the cable and it is still failing, but because the internet is bad, it doesn't matter. Yes, exactly. It is because the internet is bad. Yes. So we were talking about this vibrato and this that is like moving the fingers like this. I get the movement, but I feel that I lose the coordination between this finger and the bow. And I think it's because I try to do the same on both, like I try to do something like this. That's why I'm excited when the contract ends and my internet will switch to a better provider. Yes, I can definitely understand this. It happened many times here in my home too. Okay, I'm going to try to focus in the bow. It's it feels like when I play piano with both hands and I have to coordinate both hands. But I suppose that it should be practicing like this until it just happens natural. You're making me want to practice the violin now. Go! If you go to, if you do a stream, now I rate you even if, even if, even if I rate you with yourself. Oh, not home, okay. Not with that bad internet. So, do you think that if I keep practicing like this, eventually I will get it? Do you think I'm going to the for in the right path? It feels like when doing a slide, but it should be very short. You seem to assume I teach the Erhu. No, but you also practice violin, and I suppose that you also. Uh, I think you have met more Erhu players than me in person. The closest to an Erhu is the one in my parents' house.
Ah, te he avisado. Que tiene a José Luis aquí con el biombo. One moment.
Estoy de stream.
Pues one moment.
Un segundo, si todo el mundo lo que quieras.
Mejor.
Sorry, one interruption, but it will be quick.
¿Tú qué dirías esto?
Está muy bien, está muy bien.
Sí. La vida me la das tú.
Muchísimas gracias.
Es que lo tengo malo, o sea, lo tengo con... Bueno, te he traído lo de los probióticos y nada, ¿cómo te sientes?
Bien,
¿Te notas mejor?
sí.
Después de todo lo que te has puesto. Bueno, ¿tengo que?
¿Todo bien? ¿Está muy bien?
Sí, ¿cómo se lo agradeces?
Está agradecido ya, tú tranquilo, bro. No pasa nada.
¿Te gusta o qué?
Sí.
Hombre, es que aquí es que hay que ver. Es que hay que ver. De verdad. Bueno. Esto no lo puedo.
Let me show what it is. It is because you remember that that I have said many times that I have bad acoustics in here. So I said that to my mother, and she has a friend who works with wood, and he just brought me this. Let me show you, if I know how. Can you see? So this is like to put it in this side, so it feels like a more, I'm not sure how to explain, like a more closed space, and maybe the Erhu will sound better. In fact, I already feel. Let me put it closer, and now that we are here, let's test how it sounds. I don't like putting the Erhu like this. In my opinion, the Erhu always sounds better in the bathroom. I agree, but playing in the bathroom is uncomfortable. Like, I don't have the computer in the bathroom, for example, and my bathroom is very small, and so let's see if my voice sounds a bit different for me. Maybe it's my impression, I don't know. Yes, I definitely see the difference. I don't know if you can appreciate it. Maybe you need to buy a toilet instead for your room. Maybe. But I think it sounds better. What do you think? Do you hear any difference with before? Um, for me, it sounds like louder. It doesn't sound as good as in the bathroom, but I think it sounds louder. Even if I play and trying to play slow and soft. As long as it helps you, it sounds good. Yes, but I also wanted this so in the streams it will sound better. I will check, when I finish the stream, I will check if I notice any difference in the sound. I'm going to make a quick cup of tea. So, sure, go. You can go. Tiva, ¿me oyes? Te iba a decir por WhatsApp. Espera. Estoy en Steam, pero espera un momento.
Hombre, es que la educación hace
Ya lo sé,
Te
pero...
ha traído ahí un biombo de categoría y es que no te has levantado ni
A
nada.
ver,
nada.
tengo esto en las piernas.
¿Eh?
Tengo esto en las piernas, o sea, no...
Tienes probiótico, uno al día, ¿vale?
Te iba a decir,
¿Qué?
te iba a decir por WhatsApp que si no tenía mucha prisa subiera y le enseño cómo suena.
Se ha ido, si es que tiene que trabajar.
Ya, me lo imaginaba.
Bueno, ¿te ha gustado?
¿Tú? No, espera. ¿Tú crees que suena mejor?
No sé, yo ahora mismo que estoy estresada. No sé.
Yo creo que sí.
Probiótico, no había otro. Este dice que es el que más se vende. Probiótico, ¿vale? Uno al día. ¿Vale? Mejor te lo tomes y ya está, a ver.
Vale.
Pero vamos, que no hay más, no hay otros. Este es el que más se vende en esa farmacia. Probióticos, ¿vale? Y se lo enseña a José y le dice que sí, que ese también le suena, ¿eh?
Si quieres, súbete tu móvil, grábame con esto y se lo manda y le dices que quería...
No he ido al día, tengo que ir al día.
Bueno,
¿Me
lo puedes
grabar
hacer en un
para
momento.
allá?
Sí,
Venga,
sí,
vale.
estoy ahora.
Pero no subí el móvil, voy a subir el móvil. Te dejo en la cama todo.
Vale.
Luego lo guardas todo. Que toque esa que me gusta a mí.
Pero no lo muevas mucho porque cuanto más... a ver, están pegados tampoco, pero...
Ya, no, si la has hecho la medida tuya y encima la has hecho los arcos, ¿has visto? Para que no se caiga. Los arcos. ¿Te gusta así? Enciendes, ¿no? Como que-
Venga, vale,
mira,
suena.
esa que lenta me gusta a mí.
Venga.
O bueno, si quieres, es que si la apagas, ¿la ves cómo se te apaga? Venga, a ver.
Pero es que si lo abres, el sonido se escapa.
Ay, no te grabo.
Pues desde como puedas.
Bueno, como está hecho con la brida esta. Venga, así. La suave.
La de Inuyasha, ¿no? I'm going to play the Inuyasha one. A ver, lo importante es el sonido, no...
Ya, para que se vea también.
Cuanto más cerca, mejor. The closer the wood is, the better it sounds. Yo creo que suena mucho mejor.
Sí.
Gente que quiero que lo escuche, que,
Estaba
que-
en directo,
dile que, pues, eso, que estaba en directo y que por eso no me he levantado, pero que,
en directo y te da mucha, y te da las gracias, ya está. Estaba en directo y te da las gracias.
que suena muy bien con esto. Okay, my quick cup of tea took longer than usual. Don't worry, it's fine. I was doing a test with my mom to send this man a test of how it sounds, and it sounds good. That's very funny, Mama Mura. I'm going to say that to her. Mama Namura. This is actually hard to type. Yes. But very funny, very funny. I'm happy for this because as I say, I don't know how much improvement you can see, but I definitely can see it. I feel that the the songs go to the wood here, and it sounds much more better. I feel like I want to play Ballad of the North like this. I'm very curious how it is, but first, now I feel like playing songs because I'm very curious to see how they go. So feel free to request any song. I want to play. I have 3 in mind at least to play, but feel free to request. One moment. I'm going to see if Suthi comes. Okay, I start. How much does an Erhu cost? The easiest reply is your music store. Check that website and you can see many prices. for a month at the side of the road. And my Erhu comes. My Erhu is not from Ison Music Store. My Erhu comes from Suzhou. I have the address of the supposed store, and it's not even a music store. It was like this kind of commercial center, not exactly a commercial center, but a place where a lot of different things are sold. I think my dad paid $60 for it. A lot of the Erhu from Israel is from Suzhou. Oh, that's very interesting. And $60 for Erhu, this sounds like very bad quality Erhu. Sorry to say, but uh, I know what it is, $80 violin, and it was very bad. So I suppose $60 Erhu might be also very bad. It was sold by a man at the side of the road. I think my Erhu. Do you think we will pay more? Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. My Erhu, it cost me. I paid for it 200 euros, and the man said me that this was the equivalent in from what he paid in Suzhou. So, and also I have sent pictures and shown some recordings to Ison, because I am in the Ison music group in Facebook, and I have sent them pictures of this Erhu so they can say me by the way it looks and the way it sounds if it is good quality or not, and they said me that it is good quality. So I think I did a good purchase. What a good Chinese wind instrument. The typical Chinese wind instrument is the dizi. Sheng is a good Chinese wind instrument. There is also the dizi, but the dizi is very hard to play, at least for me, and it seems for other people too. And a Sheng, I want to check that. A Sheng. Oh, I know this one. This one is very interesting for me because for me it's like the tower flute. In my eyes, it looks like a tower. Like a mix between a tower and an organ. And it's a flute. It's very interesting. For real, the Erhu sounds glorious with this wooden panel here, at least for my ears. Nice. Nice to see that at least today is reconnecting. I don't need to restart the whole stream. It's also one of the few Chinese instruments that don't use the jampu. Mm. and what notation it uses? The Western one or any reason for that? Sure, if you can ask and give me an answer someday, I'm curious to know because I thought that all Chinese instruments use the jianpu. I'm going to play another song, and also I am 2 hours streaming, so probably I will want to end in 30 minutes. Yeah, Gucci also never uses shampoo. Gucci, I don't. Gucci, oh, Gucci, now I remember. For one moment, I was confused with Guseng. The Gugin is very similar to the Koto. It seems that Gusen, in comparison with Koto, is much bigger. I think this one is more similar to the Japanese Koto. I'm going to play a song. This is a ethnomusicology lesson nobody asked for. Gucci is played totally not the same as I got. Okay, but in the shape it looks like Koto. And the sound, by the shape of the instrument, the sound most likely similar to Koto. Maybe. It looks, for me, it looks potentially yes. No, actually, okay, now that I'm seeing the Koto again, I think the Koto is more like a mix between Gusen and Guchin. It sounds more like a fretless bass guitar. Oh, I see, I see. Not sure if I am down again. Hello, I'm back. You went down for a minute. Now I'm back. The internet is, I think I should end the stream soon because this. But I want to stay at least 30 minutes more. The Goto is closer to Gusen in terms of technique. Yeah, for the Gujin there is fingering. I see, yes. But the Goto seems smaller than Gusen, or maybe it's the opposite. No, they are actually pretty much the same. I always thought, maybe because I didn't do the comparison, like one photo next to the other, but doing it now, they look almost the same, so yes, now I see. This internet, I don't know what's happening. Okay, this one that I wanted to play before. Let's go for this one. Okay, it sounds very, very good. I used to play the Gujin, but it's at my parents' house now. 80% of all my musical instruments are at my parents' home. No, this is very bad. This is why you need to have small instruments. You can have one or two that are big, but the rest best small. Once upon a time, I wanted to have one instrument of each, but then I realized that it will be very expensive, and also if I want to travel, I will want to carry all my instruments with me, and so I thought, better no. I think it's cheaper more convenient to work in a music store where I can try the instruments at least than buying one of its instruments. All the big instruments. Once upon a time, I wanted a cello. I wanted a violoncello, and I'm glad I didn't buy it. I still have the curiosity to try it, but I didn't buy it because it was very expensive. But the idea of playing like this in that position was interesting for me, and I would like to try. But I'm glad I didn't buy a violoncello because being too big, and if I want to move from Spain, carrying the violoncello will be very expensive. I don't even. It is already going to be expensive to transport the piano and the guitars, so I don't want to imagine a violoncello. Have you ever tried a violoncello or something similar that is played similar? I think I will have to put some things in here, some kind of decoration, so at least it can be better for the stream. I play the small version of the cello. What is the small version of the cello? You should put fairy lights so you will be a Twitch streamer. Fairy lights. And when I stream in my bed, I have these Christmas lights behind me, but I didn't put that because other streamers do. I put that because I like to play in the darkness, and those lights are nice to put it behind in the bed because it's let me think how to say it. It is much more easier than other lights. The small version of the cello is the violin, but no, but I mean, but the violin, you put the violin here in the shoulder. I mean the cello, like playing like this. You play. I can play with the Erhu, but because it is between the string, but you understand what I mean? Like you put the instrument here and you move like here, and the bow. It's different. I mean the position. You can play the violin like that too. Yes, that's true. That's true. I remember when in a music store when I was talking with the luthier, he also tried that. There are some cultures that use the Western violin but play it with cello position. Very interesting. I remember this luthier. He said me that the position of the cello is more natural than the position of the violin because the violin is like here in the shoulder and it can be uncomfortable, but the cello is you are just sit, you have the instrument here and it's very comfortable. It's more similar to the Erhu. The Erhu it also feels very natural. It's like a stick with some strings and of course the sound box, but in the sense is just a stick with a string, so the violin is really bad for the postures. Yes, I also tried Western violin many years ago, and yes, I didn't like the posture too. I feel much more comfortable with Erhu. The reason why people think it's normal is because Europeans do it. Yes, yes. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks like that. Okay, I'm going to play another song. And Ballad of the North is 10 minutes, but I want to play it anyway. I have two songs more that I want to play. You still can request a song if you wish, but if you request a song, it will be only one song. Sorry. Sure, sure. Let's go. I forgot to request, just play your thing. Okay, it's fine. it sounds very good for me now. I feel like I want to play all the songs, but no. And I think I am not going to play Ballad of the North, or at least not full now because I feel tired. So I'm going to play Thank You for the Claps. I'm going to try this one, but just a bit. And then the first part of Ballad of the North, and I feel happy for that. Really, I wish you were here in person to hear it. Sorry, but I feel very happy with this sound now. I can hear the difference very well. In person, it's very clear, this different. When, yes, when I had this, it sounded like the sound traveled over all the room, and so with this the sound reaches here and then comes back to me, so it's like a kind of natural amplifier, so it sounds louder and more clearly. It's wonderful. I think the only thing that I miss is the river, so if I could play, if I could add river like in the bathroom to this place, then the Erhu would sound um, like Master Erhu, like the gods of the Erhus. Okay, Ballad of the North. Let's end the jokes. Let's see how this sounds. Very happy with this song now. That's a good description of acoustic. Yes, in fact. and I'm going to play it full. Oh, 1 second. I got. I needed to put more synth music on the screen. That part, the parts when I play faster, now they sound much better. I think it was obvious that I'm tired. Thank you for the claps. I feel. One moment. I feel I want to play one more song. And this will be the last for sure. But one moment. I'm trying Susie to come. It's it- this is a stream and everyone can come, but I feel like so much confidence with you and also with Susie that I take this. For me, this is kind of a private concert. Like, I feel very good that you are there watching me and you give me a lot of confidence. We will always be watching. Yes. But I feel very comfortable with you both. I feel like when you both are watching me, it's like I know that even if I play bad, I think I can relax. That's a reference from the film Monsters. Oh yes, I remember that movie. The last song, I'm going to prepare the last song meanwhile. The last song is going to be a happy one. It's going to be the Minas Tirith Midsummer Festival that I think it will start soon in the game. Probably it will be in June. Well, it's not very soon, but soon enough. And now I'm starting to see the viewers going up, and for all the people coming, I'm going to play one song more, and then I'm going to finish the stream. So I'm glad that you come, even if just for the last song. Hello, Susie. Let me show you and the rest of the people what I got. I have this wooden thing in this side, and now the acoustics of the place where I play Erhu is much better. I don't know if it is very noticeable in the stream, but I hear it very good, much better. Good emotes. Oh, and by the way, I see this also for Cylindrical Cake and the rest of the people. That emote probably is going to change again. Because for me it feels like a stop signal. Maybe because the colors and also because the bow of the Erhu is like a circle and the bow is diagonal, so it reminds me to a stop signal. So I want to change the background colors, but I am still unsure what kind of colors I'm going to put. So I'm going to play the last song so Susie can hear how it sounds like, and then I will finish the stream. The Minas Tirith. Oh, but before the Minas Tirith, if you really want a stop signal, just make it red. Yes, but I don't want a stop signal. I'm going to play this very quick. The Girdin Yarin Bakasina. Very quick. Just because you stayed for so long. Okay, that's all. What is that? Frosty. What is this Frosty? Is this a channel, Susie? Yes, the Girdin Yariba Casino is going fine. I still need a background track. But I think I already can play it. These emotes are so weird. I still think that the face emotes are weird. Maybe because they are based on real people. And for me it's weird. They are strange for me. Okay, I'm going to play this before it takes very long. Now you're totally going to make one yourself. No. You won't see myself doing a face emote, sorry. It will be very weird. From Final Fantasy player. Nice. I'm glad that you got those emotes. Just your face doing this. No. What do you think, Susie? Should I do a emote with my face? I don't want. It will be very creepy. Everybody should do face emotes. No. I don't want. Maybe for the fun, I could do it for Discord, but not for Twitch. Okay, I'm going to play the Minas Tirith Midsummer Festival, and with this, I will rate someone. Let's go. So that's all for today. Sorry I'm too sleepy, can't open my eyes. My baby will fall asleep. No, don't fall asleep yet. The last song didn't sound like a last song. This is the last song for sure. And now, well, thank you very much for being there. And Cylindrical Cake, you were there for most of the stream, and thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And your next stream is in Saturday, is tomorrow, right? At what time do you stream? At what time do you and at what time do you stream tomorrow? Mm, that is 2 p.m. for UK time, so that's 3 p.m. for me. We are 1 hour time difference. I will be there. You can come with me for that hour. Ut- Uh, I'm very bad in the with the time, so UTC is 1 hour. Okay, okay then. Yes, at 4 p.m. for me. I will be there. That's a fine time for me tomorrow. So see you tomorrow then. Oh yes. Yes, you're right. The time changes. Okay, let's see who I will rate today. I think I will rate again half flutes. I always try to rate the person with less viewers. And at this time also half flutes, I really like his stream, so I'm going to rate him again. Let me write it properly. I still haven't added a rate command, but I want to ask you a question, because this rate command, how, yes, if you use the rate command here and then you use it in the other stream, then it will appear my command and yes, you can use that. Thank you. I will because I have seen this right thing, the right comment that yes, sorry, I was bad explaining. For example, this right party with the emotes that you wrote, it is people who graded in the other stream, or it is the command that the writer creates? Do you understand me? So with, for example, you have the cake rate, so when you rate another streamer and in the other streamer chat it appears cake rate, it is because people has copy pasted the comment on because the command. Do you understand me? You have to make it yourself, then we copy and paste. Okay, okay. You can use this you just did. That is great for me. For next stream, I will try to have that command, and there are also other adjustments I want to do. And because you stayed for so long, I want to do something. Make one without emotes. Any reason for that? Make sure to make one without emotes, because only troops have emotes. Oh yes, you're right, you're right. Okay, I will have that in mind. So let's see what do you get this time with this. What? It... oh, I was using the slash instead the exclamation. Cylindrical Cake digs the archaeological site and finds a Korean amulet. Congratulations. Yes, the things in the dig site are very unspecific. That's done on purpose. So let's go to Hal Flutes. Thank you very much again for coming, and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.